welcome back to my channel. If you guys didn't know, a few weeks ago I actually filmed and I uploaded a Nashville travel diary because I was in Nashville for a week, and if you didn't realize, that video was actually filmed 100% on my iPhone 8. Which looks like this. It's just a regular iPhone 8, it's not the Plus. They have a pop socket on the back and a cute little case, and that's what it looks like. I know like a lot of people that watch my videos, or at least a lot of people that used to watch my videos, also make YouTube videos, and I wanted to make this video for anybody who's just kind of like starting out maybe and they're only using their phone to make videos, because there's like this common misconception where you can't make good YouTube videos with your phone, and that's so not true, because you can. There are some like kind of like guidelines like you have to follow if you want to get good footage with your phone. But that's basically what this video is about. So if you guys want to find out how to shoot better phone videos, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So this may be common knowledge, but for the highest quality of video, make sure you're twisting your camera so it's lengthwise instead of portrait mode. That way you get a wider shot, and also make sure you're using the forward-facing camera for the best quality. So lucky for us, iPhones are actually built in with image stabilization, so as long as you're holding your camera as steady as possible and gliding from one side of your shot to the other, you should get a really smooth shot. In this first shot, I'm holding the camera with one hand, and yes, I've kind of exaggerated shaking it around a little bit just to get my point across, but in this second shot, I just glided from one end of the shot to the other, holding the camera with both hands, and I got a smooth shot without any extra editing. So iPhones are actually also built in with the ability to shoot in slow motion, which actually records your videos at a higher frame rate, so when you slow it down, it's really smooth and not choppy at all. So let's just take a look at this footage that I shot of my niece the other day. Yeah, she's cute as a button, but the footage isn't really anything special, so let's rewind and play back in slow-mo.
Dream up a world of pirates. Climb the highest tree, fall down. Mama, I'm fine, don't worry. Go back out, you see. Sail home, sweet home, where the ships must go to get.
There's a lot more to see in the slow motion footage. It tells way more of a story, and it looks a lot more cinematic, so you can get some really cool B-roll footage using this effect. And if you want to go the even more cinematic route, during your editing you can also add black bars to the top and bottom of your frame to give it a more Hollywood movie, music video type of feel. If you guys didn't know this, if you actually press your screen for a couple of seconds when you're in the camera mode on your iPhone, you'll get this little yellow box to appear, and right beside the yellow box is this little sun. You can use your finger to drag this sun up and down to change the exposure of your video, as well as you can use this in your pictures, but this is important because sometimes the lighter parts of your video can be overexposed, so you just want to adjust your exposure accordingly to get a perfectly exposed shot. So let's just talk about video editing for a couple of minutes. The most important part of video editing for me is color correction. Color correction is what's really going to set your video apart from others, and it's really going to make the video footage pop, and it's going to give you the look that you want. This clip is just the original clip. There's no color correction, and in a few seconds I'm going to show you the same clip with a bunch of different video effects to change the look. Now, everyone edits differently and every video editor works differently, so I recommend to just go on your video editor and experiment to find out what you personally like and to find out how you want your footage to look. But I would never go without color correcting your footage, because it's what's going to take your footage from an iPhone video, just a regular video, to something a little bit more cinematic and special. So never go without. So even though iPhones are built in with image stabilization, sometimes if you're only holding the camera with one hand or you're not really paying attention, your video footage can come out a little bit bumpy and shaky, just like this footage of me walking on the ground. But if you look around your video editor, you might be able to find a stabilization effect. In Premiere Pro, it's just called Warp Stabilizer, which is what I use, but I believe Final Cut also has a version of this. Just add this to your video clip to smooth out the bumps and shakes, and it'll look a lot more high quality. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a big old thumbs up down there and leave it in the comments down below if you guys have any other requests on like different videos that are kind of like this, on like tips on how to edit or tips on how to film or anything like that. I've made a few in the past, but it's been like quite a while since I've made a video like this. So anyway, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more of this style of video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that fun stuff, because I post on there all the time. Yeah, with all that being said, I will see you guys very soon with a brand new video. Bye!